So with USB hubs, there's a number of options available, and I have got the Atolla USB 3 powered hub. Right now, I've plugged in just the USB. I have not plugged in the power, like the socket for extra power. What we're doing is I've got a NVMe drive here, USB Type C. I'm going to plug this in. I'm going to see what speeds we can get. Doesn't matter. Let's plug in the first one. So it's the bam. You'll see the light up here. So that's good to go. Now my computer will tell me there's something plugged in, which it has done. Beautiful. And I have got a password on my drive in case I lose that. I've got a special password on it. So let me put that password in and let me share my screen and show you this. So what I've done is I've copied a 1 GB file. I'm going to right click here and paste it and see how quick it moves over for me. Oh, here we go. So we're seeing it's transferring at about 36 megabytes a second. Now that's not really fast. I'm not happy with that speed there. So firstly, what we're going to do is we're going to check the cable, because I think this cable is not a high-speed cable. So let's let that finish. How long was that? What, about 10 seconds it's telling me. But I know it's been longer than that. About 15 seconds. Wait, let's see. Let's let it do its thing. So that's about 20 seconds. So that's copied over. It's a 1.1 gigabyte file. So that was test number 1. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to swap out this cable here, which goes into the NVMe drive firstly, to see if that makes a difference. I have got another cable. So what I mean by cables is I've actually got a proper cable now. So you'll notice the difference here. See how this cable is a bit more thick, and it's a proper transfer sync cable. This one, it's like a charging type cable. It's not as intense. So I think that's where the bottleneck is. So first we're going to change that. We're going to do, plug that in there, plug this in over here, just like that. And let's test that now and see what happens. Okay, I'll put the password in again. Okay, let's go over here. What are we saying? Unlock drive. My top secret password that nobody can ever figure out. It's so intense. Okay, you got it? We got it. You ready? Okay, where's my new folder? New folder. Oh, what? Test, I called it test. Okay, let's delete that file. And let's paste over again. You ready for it? Let's go out a bit. Okay, so let's go 6, I think. Yeah, mates, look at that. Okay. Ooh, I think it might be the drive. Okay, here we go. You ready? Okay, so I'm gonna plug that in here. If I can find the hole. You have heard that before, have you? Oh, 1 sec. Hold up. Chill yourself, boys. Chill yourself. Okay. So let's plug this into power. Okay, so it's fully powered now. So we've plugged the power. We've got a cable in it. Now let's go back to there and unlock the drive. Where is it? That one there? E? I can't remember what the letter of it was. Let's go back. Okay, so let's turn that off there. Let's turn that off there. Oh, let me just show you that. Actually, you want to know that. Let me. Okay. Okay. And password. Password. Computer says no. Okay, unlock drive. Whack in my top secret password. Whack. Okay, there we go. Perfect. Open. So now we're going to paste the file in again with added power. It's going to be a party. Let me delete the old one. Okay, let's delete that. Let's go back over here. Yep. So, okay, so by extending the cable, will it make the transfer speed any different? So we're saying how far are we? Well, let me have a look. Let's do the old 1, 2, 3, about 3.5 meters versus the old cable. Which was about 1. So that's the old cable. So now, if I have a really long cable, let's plug that in. Like that. Will the distance of the cable affect the rate of speed of the transfer? Let me know. What do you think? Drop a comment. I want to hear if you think it'll be faster or slower. Okay, so I've plugged in the drive. We're using the longer cable. We've got power inserted. We'll do without power as well. Let me see what happens here. Unlock drive, because I have a password on the drive. Okay, the top secret password. I know it's not top secret, as in the word. Okay, there we go. Now, you know what it begins with. You've probably seen it on my keyboard. Okay, so let me go over to the file. Let me delete the old one. And let's use the same file to paste over here. And see what happens. I'm sharing my screen now. There we go. So paste. Oh, okay. 137, 138. It's not a massive drop here. Even though I've got a really long cable now. So the moral of the story there seems to be, it doesn't matter how long the cable is. That's 3-meter cable. We are on USB 3. I would have liked to have faster speeds. What I'm going to do, I'm going to plug this USB into a separate computer socket for a different bus and see if I get faster speeds. I want 500 megabytes a second. Can we do that? Of course we can. Watch how. Before we do that, let me take the power out. Let me take the power out and see if that affects the speed. So let's go over there, get rid of the file we've already done. Let me paste it in again. Paste. No, the power did not affect it. We're still getting good speeds there. Look at that. That's a 1 gigabyte file we're transferring. 1.1 to be exact. Okay, so next we're going to try on a different hub and see what happens there. Let me plug this in a different hub. Okay, so what I have done now is I've plugged this into a separate USB bus on my desktop PC. So it should have the maximum USB power I can get. I'm not putting in the power because I don't think that affected it. We'll try with it as well. Let me bring it to my screen. So the same 1 gigabyte file, let's go paste. 140, a little bit more. It's staying above, kind of, yeah. 137 megabits a second. Okay. Let's delete that and let's try it with the plugging in the power. So let's delete that. Delete. Let's paste it again with the power in and see if it makes a difference. No, not really. 140, 138. Okay. So technically, that is USB to Type-C, by the way. That will make a difference. If it was Type-C to Type-C, that would be quicker, but it's a USB hub, so we're limited by the hub. I've had 600 megabytes a second on this drive because I would normally use a Type-C to Type-C because obviously higher speeds. Now, that, if you're looking for a hub, this beauty is a good hub in terms of USB anyway. You know, old school USB Type-C, Type A, yeah, USB 3 hub. So if you want to see more on this hub, I have done some extra testing on it. And I would say for the price, it is more expensive than the other ones, but it's worth the money because you're going to get what you pay for. So I'll see you on the next chapter.